So the big question is this: how do investors like us who trade options and manage our own money generate income regardless of where the stock market goes, and do it all in a way that lets us make time for the people and things we love, and yet still build wealth and remain profitable? That's the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. I'm your host, Kirk Duplessis, and you're listening to The Daily Call from Option Alpha. Hey everyone, this is Kirk here again at Option Alpha, and welcome back to The Daily Call. Today we're going to be talking about the wheel options trading strategy for beginners. Now, the wheel strategy is a really unique option strategy that you can use if you're just getting started in options trading and you're not quite comfortable trading a lot of risk-defined spreads or iron butterflies, iron condors, etc., and you just want to kind of stick to some basic premise strategy that you can use. Now, the wheel strategy is something that we've talked about in depth on one of our weekly podcasts, where we actually interviewed one of our longtime members and fellow trader, Mac D Daddy, on show number 107. So if you want to jump over to the weekly show, you can hit up show number 107 and hear my interview with him. He's been trading the wheel strategy for a really long time and put together some great resources for you that you can use. The basic premise of a wheel strategy is the following, and it's made to sound like a wheel because you could do it in a complete cycle over and over again as many times as you want. But you start off with a short put option, and I would typically start off with a short put option. I guess you could start with short put or long stock, it doesn't really matter, but I would say you start with a short put option. So you sell a put option on a stock that you are willing to own at some point in the future. So you like Tesla, you like IBM, you like something else, right? You sell a short put option, collect premium. You keep selling short put options until the point at which sometime in the future, you're going to be assigned stock. At some point, the stock's going to drop and it's going to go below your strike price and you'll be assigned stock. At that point, you take delivery of the stock and you are now long stock in that contract or that stock or ETF that you wanted to be long in. The next thing that you would do then to continue moving around the wheel is you would sell covered calls against that stock position. So you take delivery of the stock, let's call it Netflix or Tesla. Now you start selling covered calls against Netflix or Tesla and try to reduce the cost basis as much as possible. Now, at some point, the stock is going to rally and it's going to go beyond your short call option strike price, at which point that you just let the stock be taken away by the short option contract. And so now you're left with no calls and no long stock. So what do? You now go back all the way back around and you start selling put options again. So this is what kind of completes that little like wheel or circle, if you want to think about it that way, is you just continuously sell put options until you're assigned stock. Once you're assigned stock, you sell covered calls until you get assigned on those covered calls and have to give away your stock. And then you go back to selling put options again. And you just continuously move in this cycle and this kind of ebb and flow around the market. Again, it's a really unique strategy, really interesting strategy. A lot of people like it because it's very simplistic in nature. It's very easy to follow and understand. I think there's a lot of things that you can improve on it. And obviously it uses stock positions, which are very capital intensive. But again, as a beginner, it might be a really good strategy, at least to start out with, just a very small ETF position and start using the wheel strategy around it. Again, as a reminder, we did do a long interview with Mac D Daddy, one of our great and longtime members here at Option Alpha, on show number 107. So if you want to dig deeper into the wheel strategy, check out show number 107 on the weekly podcast. Until next time, happy trading. Thanks for joining us on The Daily Call. Be sure to subscribe right now for more daily options trading ideas, strategies, and tactics to help you learn how to place smarter, more profitable trades. And if you like what we're doing, don't forget to give us a rating and a review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you again tomorrow, right here on The Daily Call from OptionAlpha.com.